Hi everyone, this is Denise with Designs by Dana Denise, and in today's video we are going to do a smaller 14-inch grapevine wreath for St. Patrick's Day. And I am looking at whether or not I am using this green. It's kind of more of a lime green, or if I'm going to use this as kind of like my base. This is Ficus. It's very common to use it in a lot of designs as the backdrop. You don't see a whole lot of it, but it's the filler, it's the base. So I am figuring that out. You are coming along with me for that journey, and we will get started here. So I've already attached my sign. I stapled it. I used some cardboard. I may do a separate video sometime on how to do prep for signs. If you want to see some of that, comment in the comments below and let me know that. But I've already prepped it and I've already attached it to my grapevine. And the way that I'm going to do this one this time is I'm going to put it kind of over to the side and then work my design around it over here on this side. Kind of a more general way of doing it. I have this little clover type ribbon, and I actually do not know where I got this. I've had it for a while. It could have came from Walmart or somewhere like that. It may have came from Dollar Tree. I'm not even for sure. But it is wired. Always have wired ribbon. So what I'm going to do is figure out where I want, how long I want my tail. You can always cut it off if you get it too long. And then I'm going to make my actually I wanted to do something. I'll do it this way. That might be too big. Looks like that was attached in there. It's weird. I'm trying to use products that I've had around here instead of ordering something new. Try to use up some of my inventory. Okay, I've got 5 loops. Okay, and then the other, this is going to be a simple. I had some green. I love this green. I know I've gotten it from, it's a 7.5, 7/8, I mean, inch greenery. And I had some left over off of a thing that was just folded up. So I am going to use it I've got another piece here. Okay, and then I think I'm going to come back in with a little piece of clover. See what this will look like right there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Add in another tail. Okay. So now I'm going to have zip tie. This together. I'm going to cut my tails. Oops. Okay, so here is our bow. Actually going to move some of this stuff around a little bit. And this is where she's going to go. I may just put her right beside her. Right there. Okay. So I'm going to get a zip tie, and I'm going to work it in here. You can use zip ties, pipe cleaners. Okay, and then I will get this in here. Like I said, you can use either zip ties, pipe cleaners. I use both. It just depends on what day of the week it is, I guess. Okay. There is, and I'll probably shorten this. Actually, I know I will. Unless I do curlies. See what we got here in curlies. Okay, I think that turned out pretty. Oh, can y'all see that? There we go. So now I am going to start adding my greenery. Let me cut a piece. I'm using Ficus. I've pieced some up. I'm piecing off of one piece so far. Okay, so there's that. And then we are going to add in some other type of greeneries. Thinking about adding in some beaded grass. And remember, this is a dry run. I do dry runs because I'm notorious for changing my mind 15 times. Hopefully I'm the only one that does that. And I'm piecing up this beaded grass so that it's not too bulky. I'm going to bring it down here. I've been fiddling so much I've kind of messed up my bow. It's okay. Put that in there. I'm going to add another piece or two of this. Put a piece over here. Generally, if I put a piece here, I put something here, and I put something here. It's just kind of my pattern, is I at least put 3. And I think I'm going to go even further and put another one down in here. There. Actually, I have 2 pieces up here, 1 here, 2 here. So that's what we've got so far. And then I had already put this little filler in when I was playing before, and I'd already permanently put it there, so it will be staying there, and it's okay. It looks good. And then I think this is some Hobby Lobby filler. It comes in a bush. I pieced it up in some pieces. I'll see if I have the number for that. So I'm going to put some of that in there. I'm going to put another piece of this right in here. And surely I have some more of that. Yep, here's another piece. I'm going to put one right in here. I think it kind of looks clovery or whatever. And then I'm going to put one right in there. Kind of liking that. At first I had thought about using the lime green, but with the sign being darker, it just wasn't working for me. It might would, but I had to start over. I might put one more piece. Let's see if I have one that's already tore up. I might put one more small piece of, and I'm still on one pick of this Ficus. So what I've used so far, yeah, I'll put that there. What I've used so far is one piece of Ficus. I've used one small bush of the beaded grass. That's a very popular greenery. The Hobby Lobby filler little bush, I've used maybe 1 or 2 bushes of that. And I believe that's it so far. So my question now is, do I want to add any sort of a flower to it? Okay, I found some pretty little white filler flowers. They come from Craft Outlet, and here is the ticket for them. And I am going to add some of them in. These are pushers, so you can, if it's too much for one thing, you can break them down. And what I do is I will cut a point where I still have a stem for both of them, but then on the one that I've cut, so that it won't come sliding off, I bend it down with a little needle point pliers. And so then I will put these in here. I think this is going to add to it, give it a little pep. Okay. Put these up here. And then I'm going to work these these in here where you can see them. Okay, so I put some here, some here, some here, some here. Can't really see them because my bow's in the way, but here's some, and here's some. So I think that has turned out very pretty. I will put a picture of it on the front door so everyone can see it better. There is our St. Patrick smaller mini, easy to store St. Patrick Day wreath. So let me know what you think, and follow or subscribe if you're not already. And I do weekly wreaths, one time a week on Saturdays, and I would love for you to join me. Y'all have a good day.